What's going on, guys? It's Mighty, and we're here with the Sunday Mighty vlog. I thought I'd use today as a little bit of a transition. I'm going to be coming back to doing stuff on the channel, so I thought this would be a good time to do like a little channel update, let you know a little bit what's going on with me, a little bit what's going to be going on the channel, and some other stuff out in the gaming industry and the gaming world and all that kind of thing. So I have a lot of stuff to talk about, so I want to get through it all and not make this video 20 minutes long. So, update number one, my hand. It's actually doing better than I had expected it to be doing by this point. I got the pins pulled out Wednesday, so it's only been, 4 days? 5 days since I got it out, and I can pretty much make a fist now. You can see, I mean, the difference is negligible. I can get my pinky almost to touch my hand, so I'm getting some of my movement back. I can move it all without any real pain. There is a lot of stiffness and there can be some soreness. I can't put any weight on my hand, and I just don't have like any strength. Like if I go to try to open a beer, this is shows what kind of person I am. This is the thing that I notice. When I go to try to open a beer with a bottle opener, it hurts. Like if I try to hold the beer with my left hand, that pressure of having to grasp the beer hurts. So, but I'm making good progress. I'm able to game. I haven't tried playing any like competitive stuff yet to see where that is, but playing Dragon Age is fine. Playing some Destiny PvE stuff is fine. Typing sucks a lot. It just, that motion of that, like hitting that over and over again really starts to make it ache. But yeah, I'm doing a lot better than I thought I'd be doing, and I'm very encouraged by the progress that I've been making in a relatively short amount of time. So that's really good. Update number 2, Dream Riders. I get questions all the time from friends and people on YouTube and Twitter and stuff like that. What's going on with Dream Riders? I haven't heard much going on. There's a reason why we haven't been pushing it out a lot lately. We're working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I can't go into any of that. But suffice it to say, we're working really, really hard, meeting a couple times a week, at least for me. The two guys, executive producers, are meeting almost every day on stuff. We have some stuff in the pipeline of things we're going to be focused on. There's no set time for us to be releasing anything, but like I don't want to tease and be like, oh, check back at this amount of time and we'll have it here, because that's not what we're doing. We're taking our time and making sure that we're doing everything to the best of our abilities. So I ask you guys to remain patient. If you want to get more updates, you can follow us on Twitter. It's at DreamWritersTV. I'm on that Twitter handle a good bunch. I don't know, Nathan is on there a lot too. He's the creator of the show. If you guys follow us there, tweet at us with questions, want to know a little bit more about what's going on, I'll be more than happy to get back to you. Or you can just ask me at my Twitter too. It's at MightyManotor2. The YouTube channel is 22. The Twitter is 2 because 22 was taken on Twitter and it's really annoying. But MightyManotor2 on Twitter. So that's a little bit of Dream Riders update. Really cool stuff going on. So I'm excited to the point when we can start talking about it more and when we can show you guys a lot more stuff. But yeah, follow us on Twitter. What I'm playing right now, I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age. I'm probably 25 hours in, and I'm going to be playing a lot more as soon as I finish recording this. But I'm really enjoying it so far. It's in contention for my Game of the Year, which I'll get to in a minute. I have some minor quibbles with it. You know, some of the traversal stuff sucks. Load times can be really long. There's some bugs and glitches that kind of take you out of the experience. But overall, I'm really enjoying the story and exploration, and I like a lot of the characters. Some of them aren't super interesting, but I've been running around with, I'm playing a mage, and I've been running around with Cassandra as my tank, sword and shield. I've been using Cole, who is the dual dagger rogue, and then Dorian as my second mage, and he's kind of focused on fire damage. My mage kind of does it all. I use barrier and a lot of lightning damage, but also some fire damage and cold damage as well. But I'm really loving the game. I plan on having a video review and a written review when I'm done. The goal is to finish that before Christmas. I'm not positive I can make that happen because I want to start playing this other stuff too. And at the moment, that's kind of all I've been doing. I've been playing a little bit of Destiny here and there, just doing some bounties and trying to level up my gear a little bit more because I would like to. I'm still just shy of level 28. I'd like to get to level 28 before the DLC comes out, so I'm ready to start on that grind to get to level 32 or whatever. But that's kind of all I've been playing at the moment. But I have a lot of stuff coming up that I'm going to be playing that I'll get to. But to talk about my Game of the Year stuff. So I had a video of what my Games of the Year thus far were that I think I did a couple of months ago. Pre-Broken Hand. It's like, BC and AD, before Christ and after death. This is like beforehand, after hand. But I did that before my hand sometime in the September or something like that. Back then I was saying South Park Stick of Truth was like my number one contender. That's still very high up there. Dragon Age is definitely up there. There's some other stuff that I'm not far enough into that I think will be considered. I haven't started Far Cry 4 yet. I've been hearing really awesome things about that. Shadow of Mordor I'm barely far into. So there are a lot of games that I still need to play for contention for Game of the Year. So I'm not going to be able to make that decision that last week of December like I would normally want to. I still fully plan on doing an extended video look at my top 10 or 15 or however many games of the year, and I'm definitely going to be doing a huge blog post going more in-depth about those individual games with like mini reviews and stuff, but there's no possible way I can get through all that stuff in a month. I haven't played GTA 5, the PS4 edition that I want to play. I never got around to Diablo 3. I have Shovel Knight on my PC, but I haven't played it yet, and like those are all games that I know are going to be probably really high up there on my list that I feel like I need to play, because every year I've been doing my Game of the Year stuff, I want to play more and more games, because I hate making a list when there are games that I didn't play. Like, I know I'm not going to play Dark Souls 2. I don't have a ton of interest in that game. I can acknowledge that I'm sure it's really well made, and I'm sure it's going to win a lot of Game of the Year awards, but that game isn't really for me. Maybe I'll pick it up when it comes out on PS4 next year, maybe, but I don't think so. We'll see. And then there are games like, Sunset Overdrive, that's an Xbox One exclusive. I don't have that system, so I can't include something like that. But all the games I can play, I want to play, which is different than what I have been doing in the past, where I kind of just acknowledge, hey, I don't have the time or money to play everything. Now I want to try to make that time and try to make that money to be able to play everything. But can't promise it, but I'm going to do what I can because I want to give a well-informed opinion. So my goal for that, by the end of January, is when I want to have my 2014 Game of the Year lists done and out for you guys to enjoy. So I know that's later than like bigger publications and stuff will be having theirs, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm one guy who has to buy everything himself. I don't have the resources of like IGN or GameSpot or Giant Bomb where I get games sent to me and it is my job to review and talk about games. I work full time. I have other stuff going on. This is the best I can do. I'm sorry. But I'm going to get that stuff done as soon as I can with the knowledge that I'm not going to post something about a game unless I have finished the game and I feel like I've experienced everything that game has to offer. So yeah, so that's number 4 that was Game of the Year stuff. Moving on. I wanted to make a list of my most anticipated games for 2015, and that was actually my original plan for a vlog today. But because of all the stuff going on with the PlayStation Experience next weekend and the Game Awards, which is like the new Video Game Awards that was on Spike TV, this is hosted by Jeff Keighley, and he's also producing it. Like, he's spending money out of pocket for him to do this. Both of those things, there have been companies that have come out and said, hey, we're announcing games in December. They haven't said specifically we're announcing it at the Game Awards or at the PlayStation Experience, but it's kind of implied. Square Enix is announcing a new RPG next month. The guys that made Ni no Kuni are announcing a new PlayStation game this next month. I know Jeff Keighley went out and said that Bethesda will be in attendance at the Game Awards. So that might be announcing Fallout 4. The chances of those kinds of games being announced for 2015 might be small, but I want to make sure I'm not having to make an addendum. I don't want to put out a video saying these are my most anticipated games of 2015 with these are all games that either have release dates or like they're coming out in spring 2015 or fall 2015. No TBA games. All games that they're saying they're coming out in 2015 are going to be on this list. So like that list would not include No Man's Sky, which is probably my most anticipated game overall of any game, but there's no release date. So I can't include that on a 2015 list because it might come out in 2016, hell, maybe even 2017. But if next weekend, they already said they're going to have a big presence at the PlayStation Experience, if they come out and say, hey, we're coming out in fall 2015, then I'll be like, well, shit, I didn't include that on my list and I would have wanted to. So I'm going to wait until after those things happen so I can try to include everything possible. It's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to give the best, most well-informed opinions on stuff. So be patient on that, and I definitely want to talk about those kinds of game announcements. If they announce Fallout 4, these big game announcements, like that would be really crazy, and I'm going to want to talk about that. So that's going to happen. Last thing, and probably most important stuff for you guys, what's going to be going on the channel this month. So Telltale just released their Borderlands, Tales from the Borderlands adventure game last week, I think it was. I haven't played it yet. I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of that on the channel. I bought the Season Pass on PS4, so I'm going to be playing it, uploading it. That's going to start this week. Also coming out this week from Telltale, the first episode of their Game of Thrones game, which I'm also going to be playing on PS4, and I'm also going to be uploading on the channel, probably starting this week, assuming I have time to play it. So those two are both going to be happening on the channel this week if all goes according to plan. I'm not at the point where I can upload a video every day yet, probably, because those are my main two series that I know I can do this week. But expect next week, hopefully, we'll be getting back into a schedule where every Sunday is going to be a vlog. All other 6 days, I'm going to have 3-4 series going on at a time where I can upload them twice a week. So look forward to that. I'm also planning on doing some more Minecraft PS4 with Kelly. I don't know when we're going to have time to start jumping back into that, and I'm not going to want to start uploading it until I know we're on a good schedule of playing it. We might be able to get to that this week. If not this week, hopefully this coming weekend. So I wouldn't expect those videos this week, but hopefully the following week, that second week of December. What else? The Destiny DLC, Dark Below, is coming out not this week, but the following week, I think on December 9th, which is that following Tuesday. I plan on doing content of that. I'm not sure exactly what yet. I may show off just the multiplayer maps. I may just do the strikes like I did with my original Destiny content. I may show you guys everything and post the campaign story mission stuff too, but there will be Destiny Dark Below videos on the channel in 2 weeks. And then the last thing that I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing or not, Far Cry 4. I haven't started it yet. I haven't decided what I want to do. I may do a full Let's Play of it, but I know that's going to be a lot of videos and a lot of time to sink for me to edit and record and upload those. So I may just play it and be recording while I'm playing it and then edit together some fun little montages like once a week for a month or something like that. Who knows? But I guess that would take even more effort to edit and put up. So who knows? I'm not sure. I want to do some Far Cry 4 stuff because I'm really excited to play the game. And I know it's been really well received, and hopefully you guys would enjoy some of that. But as always, let me know if there are any games coming out or that have come out recently that you'd like to see. And like I said, I'm trying to play as much stuff as I can so I can give you guys educated opinions on as much stuff as I can. So let me know what else sounds good to you guys. I guess that's it. And by that's it, I guess that was a lot, because I know that's a lot of stuff, and I talk really fast when I have a lot of stuff to talk about. But I wanted to get this all out there in one video because I have a lot of vlog videos coming forwards that I know I want to do, like my 2015 games, my Dragon Age review. I have some other topic reviews like my why video game reviews are dumb video that I did. I have a lot of stuff like that planned, and so I can't make one video updating you on the channel stuff, and then one video on Dream Riders. I just don't have the time to do that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. As always, leave a comment what you want to see, if anything I talked about sounds cool. And let's go ahead and start the talk now. What games are you looking forward to in 2015? I am definitely going to have a lot of fun talking about that. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
We going.